Tico made it.
I'm vengeance.
Head ass boy. This is a review of 2022's The Batman. Hey, this was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, man, and this is a non-spoiler review right here. All right, so let me start off the back. And say, man, I love this movie, bro. I love this movie. Long time ago, I saw Michael Keaton's Batman. I saw Christian Bale's. Am I missing one? Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Adam West. All right, and now Robert Pattinson, or should we say Robert Pattinson? This movie was put out as it was going to be a detective thriller to the likes of Seven or other things like that, you know? What is it? It was promised to be a murder mystery featuring Batman in Gotham. It was also promised that Gotham would be a main character in the story, which I can say they succeeded in that. You always felt Gotham, the atmosphere, everything going on, which I think that's a dope thing. I went and saw this opening night, packed theater. Don't know why it mattered, because this movie is a psychological thriller. It has you thinking, you know what I mean, the whole time. It's like the classic whodunit. We know it's the Riddler who did it, but I want to see how you reach there. But I like the way Robert Pattinson played the role. You know what I mean? It was just subtle. I will say he's Batman most of the movie. I don't think that's a spoiler. I think that's been out or whatever like that, and I loved it. This is year 2 Batman, so he knows he's Batman, or Vengeance as they call him, but he's just trying to work out a few of the kinks, iron a few of them out. You know, iron a few of the kinks out of being Batman. You know, he definitely caught a couple bodies. They're gonna say he didn't catch a few bodies, but he caught a couple bodies. You know what I mean? He's still working on Bruce Wayne, because as they say in the movie, Bruce Wayne is the mask. Batman is the real character. You know, so I really messed with that. It was like slow action when you needed it. You know what I mean? Story when you needed it. It actually delved deep into the criminal underworld in Gotham, unlike any of the movies I saw before. Christian Bale did it a little bit, but it was kind of more mystical and everything. But hey, man, I respected this movie a lot, strictly from like a filmmaker standpoint too. Like some of the choices they made, just with sound design, how the characters carried themselves, it was just top tier. Michael Giacchino's soundtrack was amazing. The perfect buffer for every scene, transitioning into other scenes. It was a good time. You know me, I was high as a kite, sitting there like, oh man, this is great, man. This is good stuff. This is some good stuff, man. This is some 2022. Look at this Batman. I forgot Batfleck. I forgot Batfleck, guys. Sorry. Batfleck. I'm sorry. Batfleck. But Batfleck is more the comic book crossover type of John. You know what I mean? He's way in life. That's Batman way in the future. I think he's done it all. You know? It's a few cameos in there that, like, I want to see how they materialize in the future. I just don't want to say like, oh, it was super dope. It was a scene that was kind of off-putting in there. I'll get more into that in my spoiler review, because it kind of came out of nowhere with the pace of how the whole movie was going. It was kind of out of nowhere. But if they are for sure doing a trilogy, this is the perfect way to do it, if that makes sense. The Pattinson trilogy has a lot of potential. A lot of potential. Because comparing this to Batman Begins, I say this is better than Batman Begins. To me. Don't roast me in the comments. But I'm gonna say, non-spoiler, I give this a 9 out of 10. I say 9 out of 10 on the movie review, bro. So, hey, spoiler reviews coming soon, so I can really get into what I really liked and some of the stuff I didn't like. But for a non-spoiler review, this movie was great. This movie is fire. Definitely will go see it again. It is 3 hours, so you better go piss. You better go piss early, because it's a long one. And if you got ADHD and you can't pay attention to words, this might not be the movie for you. I'm gonna keep it real, because there's a lot of talking